Knowing where to take profits when you're in a trade has got to be one of the most challenging things as a trader, unless you have some sort of trading system or strategy to know exactly where to get out for a nice profit. On this video, we're going to discuss a couple of different ways of when to take profits. I'm just hot back from the Masters, guys. That was 5 days with the lads, golfing, watching the best golfing tournament in the world. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a dream come true. I think I'm going to go back next year as well. What a great 5 days, and a bit of fun with the lads, as well as plenty of golf. Okay, so let's just dive into this DAX trade here that we've just seen hit its final profit target. Now, Pro Trading System hit its profit target here exactly at 17,430. Now, look, once you get the sell signal or a long signal on a trade, in this particular case on the DAX, we had the sell signal 18,233. Stop was above here at 404. Here's where you've got to do something, and here is where you take your profits, 17,430. Now, the DAX reversed exactly overnight. Now, we've got these political problems with Israel sending some missiles over to Iran yesterday, or overnight, I should say. Wake up this morning, profit target hit. Absolutely perfect. Now, if you didn't have the Pro Trading System, maybe you could look for things like support and resistance. Now, here's an area where, and this is a technical profit target, okay? So technical profit targets are great to be used. You can use some Fibonacci work as well. But here's an area where there is a big support. Now, price loves to get to support or resistance. It just loves to trade back into support or back up into a resistance area. We've got the PTS, so that does the work for us. It automatically sets those profit targets for us. Here's the FTSE 100. Now, here's an example of putting a profit target at prior support, because as I said, price loves to get to support or resistance. FTSE here had a sell signal right in this area at 79.29. Stop was 79.66. First profit target down here got into the 77.43 zone. Now, that was generated automatically on the PTS. Now, if you look at the profit target zone, it was right at a prior resistance area, now becomes support. All right, so you could use support and resistance for profit targets, or you could use the PTS looking for those automated signals. The next one is at 75.37. All right, so once we hit a certain profit target, we don't want to leave our stop at where we originally put it. We want to move it down to its entry, and then we turn the trailing stop feature on, so we lock in the trade. Now, the number one goal for me as a trader is to get my stop to break even, so I can't lose any money on the trade as quick as possible. But the challenge with that is, if I choke the trade and get it too tight, it's literally going to stop me out before it moves in the direction I wanted it to. So there is this challenge of knowing when to move that stop to break even, because as I said, as a trader, my number one goal is to get my stop to break even so I can't lose money on the trade, and combine that with giving it enough room for it to actually play out and get to its profit target. And I see traders, when they're trading the markets, they choke the trades too much, i.e. they get their stop too tight too quickly. All right, so I always say to my students, when price moves fast, stop moves fast. When price goes sideways, stop stays where it is. You don't move your stop. All right, so nice 77.43. I woke up to a nice £900 profit on this, and I literally had this trade, the target set up literally overnight, and I had no idea. Well, I think most of the world knew that there would be some issues with Israel and Iran at some point, but we didn't know. So I put my profit target in there. And that also reminds me to say to you, when you're swing trading the markets, you have a profit target to be put in with your broker. You can put a profit target in with your broker. So let's say you go long with your broker on a swing trade, so you're trying to hold for several days. Why not put a profit target 700 pips away or 700 points away? There's absolutely no harm in doing that, because one day, it will happen probably twice a year, you're going to get a great big spike when you don't expect it. And if you didn't have that profit target in place, then you wouldn't have banked some of the profits. And what I'm saying is just put it somewhere crazy, miles away. And then the next day you can just cancel it if nothing happens, and maybe put another profit target like 700-800 points away. I do that all the time. And every now and then, not very often, I get something like this where it just spikes in one direction. Some crazy market movement comes into play and it just fills me in the trade. Most of the times it will never get hit, but then you get a huge, great big profit. Okay, because what happens, you wake up overnight and the market's done this. It's literally bounced all the way back up here. And if you didn't have that profit target in there on the DAX, especially here this morning as well, if you didn't have that profit target of 17,430, you know, you're sitting at 17,690 now. There's no harm in doing that whatsoever. And I do it a lot of the times. Just stick a great big profit target in miles away. So here's the Pro Trading System profit target. It's absolutely perfect. If you didn't get out here, you're now sitting on 690, 17,690 bounce back here on the German DAX. So other ways to get profit targets, use Fibonacci, use some retracements and things like this. Price loves to get down to fib retracements as well, and you got one right here. This is the 50-cent fib that got down to 17,492. And you can use these retracements as profit targets. You could also use fib extensions as profit targets as well. Okay, so but what's quite cool is using support and resistance as well, and then Fibonacci if you want to do that. But we use our Pro Trading System, and for us it works so well. All right, so guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're doing loads of videos. I'm back from Augusta. I am, I've got a bit of a withdrawal symptoms, to be honest with you. I need some. I need another year of watching the Masters and another year of playing golf. I mean, it's a fantastic trade, fantastic not trading event, but a fantastic golfing event. All right, so see you soon, guys. Don't forget, there is a free video for you, a free beginner's course in the description below this video. Make sure you actually click on it and you can go through to that free video. And once again, as I said, subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, hope it helps. Speak to you soon. Take care.